नहमदुहु व नुसल्ली अला रसूलिहिल करीम व अला आलिहि व अस्हाबिहि व बाद फ़अऊज़ु बिल्लाहि मिनश शैतानिर रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर रहमानिर रहीम अस्सलामु अलैकुम व रहमतुल्लाहि व बरकातुहू रब्बिश रह ली सदरी व यस्सिर ली अमरी वहलुल उक़दतम मिन लिसानी यफ़क़हू क़ौली रब्बना ज़िदना इल्मा आमीन या रब्बल आलमीन। Alhamdulillah, today we are going to start our family 8. So let's start. Our remaining families for Salasi Mazid Fihi, family 8, 9 and 10. Family 9, we will have the intro for this as well. But family 8 and 10 have some similarities just like the other families that we did previously. So family 8 and family 10 are Bab Iktaraba and Bab Istaghfara. So let's first see what are the similarities and what are the implications of these two families. And today we are going to learn about family 8. So family 8 is Bab Iktaraba Yaktaribu. So here you can see both have the Fa'li Mudare that is starting with Ya with the Fatha, and it also have both have the Ta in the middle, and we have the root letters here, Qaf, Ra, and Ba, Qaraba, and here Ghafara. So here the three extra letters, the Mazid letters are these three, and here the Mazid letters are these two here in the Fa'li Mudari. So here you can see the only extra letters are Ist and here Ik. Alif or Hamza here and Kaf are the extra letters, the Ta are the extra letters here, and here we have this Hamza, Sin, and Ta, the extra letters, and Ghafara are the root letters. So here you can see both have the Ta with the Fatha, and here you can see the first root letter or the Fa kalima is having a sukoon. Like here, Qaraba, here you can see it has a sukoon, and here Ghafara, you can see the first root letter or the Fa kalima has a sukoon. So these are few similarities that you need to remember. And the second root letter, you can see here, it has a kasra here, and here the second root letter has a kasra as well. All right, so what are the implications of these two families, family 8 and family 10? So first, the Iktaraba family, the Iktaraba Yaktaribu Iktiraban, as you know that the name comes from the Masdar, Babi Iftial. Okay, so here, Iktaraba Yaktaribu Iktiraban Fahuwa Muqtaribun. Family 8, implications, actions done to oneself or himself, and it has increased intensity. All right, so here you can see he came near means he came too near, or you can say the intensity is increased here. Iktaraba yaktaribu iktiraban fahuwa muktaribun. And I always encourage you to remember at least the first line of our Sarf Sahih. Fa'il Madi is iqtaraba, he came near. Yaktaribu, Fa'il Mudare, he is coming near or he is near. Iqtiraban is the masdar, to come near. This is the masdar. Fahuwa muqtaribun is simfile, who the one who comes near. So the implications are that the action is done to oneself. Here the extra letters are the Hamza and the Ta. You can see here the Hamza and the Ta are the extra letters in Bab Iftial. Bab Istif'al or Istighfar, Istaghfara, Yastaghfiru, Istighfaran, Fahuwa Mustaghfirun. Here you can see the extra letters are Ist. Family 10 implications are asking or wanting something or looking for something and more. And when we are done with these intros for the Salasi Mazid Fihi, and when we'll go into more advanced studies for the families, we'll see the examples or the details for all these and what we call them in Arabic language. We'll see how can we differentiate the asking, wanting, or looking in the family 10. And it has many, you can say, kinds of the asking, wanting, and looking. So we'll see the examples in Arabic language as we'll proceed. Now, just for now, as for the beginners, it is only the introduction that the family 8 or 10 can be used in these implications. So istaghfara means he asked for forgiveness. This is fi'l madi and it has the extra letters ist, and you can see the root letters here, the ghain, fa, and ra. Ghafara. Ghafara are the root letters. Here the extra letters, and you can notice here the fi'l mudari is starting with the ya fatha. He asks for forgiveness. Here, as I mentioned, the implications can be asking, wanting, or looking for something, and there are more implications to family 10 as well. So istighfaran is the masdar to ask for forgiveness. فهو mustaghfirun is the one who is asking for forgiveness. Isim file. So today, as I mentioned that today we are only going to learn about family 8, Iktaraba family, Bab Iftial. So here is the Sarf Sahih chart. Iktaraba yaktaribu iktiraban fahuwa muqtaribun. Ukturiba yuktarabu iktiraban fahuwa muqtarabun. Alamru minu iktarib. Wannahi anhu la taktarib. Wazarfu minu muqtarabun. And I hope that as we are learning the families, you are memorizing these Sahih and you must be fluent till now. And just remember what are the Mazid letters here, uh, uh, just leaving behind the root letters. This is the Karaba. Here, the Qaf, Ra, and Ba are the root letters, and the extra letters are Hamza and the Ta. And you know that how to make the passive form, like it has the Dhamma in the beginning, and the Ta also gets the Dhamma here. So here, for the fluency, you need to at least just repeat this Sarija for 10 times so you will be fluent in this Salasi Mazid Fi Family 8 Bab Iftial. Iktaraba yaktaribu iktiraban fahuwa muqtaribun. Just notice Ism file has a kasra here and Ism maf'ul will change into the fatha here in the is a maf'ul form فهو مقترب. So as all these form will have the فعل أمر and فعل نهي as usual, they will be made from the second person plural, second person singular, and all the second person forms, and it will have a sukun in the singular form, anta form. Al-amru minhu iktarib. وَنَهْيُ عَنْهُ لَا تَقْتَرِبْ. And the ta will remain here. Here we will drop the ta. As you know about the rules of making the faili and faili nahi. And if you want to revise all these, please go back to the lectures and you can revise all these rules for faili and faili nahi. So here, this is the family 8, Iktaraba family. Iktaraba yaktaribu iktiraban fahuwa muqtaribun. Ukturiba yuktarabu iktiraban fahuwa muqtarabun. Alamru minhu iktarib. Wannahi anhu la taktarib. And you know that this kasra here, iktarib, we will get it from the second letter. If it has a kasra, we'll take the kasra here. So here are some examples that you can see and you can find in the Mus'haf. Here, wattaba'u. Root letter, just drop the extra letters from the kalima and you will get the jazr or the root letters. Here, dropping these all, ittaba'u, ta, ba, and ain are the root letters here. Falimadi hum, because why? Because this wow is giving us that it is the hum form or hum version. They followed. Ittaba'a yattabi'u. Ittaba'a ittaba'u. Falimadi hum. ittaba'a, ittaba'a, ittaba'u. Ahtadaytum. Hadaya, extra dropping the extra letters, drop this tum. This is antum form, you know that. And here, ha, dal, and ya are the root letters when you have been guided. Hadaytum, hadaytum, here, hadaytum. Here, this is Fa'il Madi, antum. Wal, the next letter is wal mutafika. Wal mutafikata. Here it is the isim file, but this ta is showing that it is the Monis form and the overturned towns, because we know that for the ghair akil we use the singular feminine form. We use the singular feminine form. That is why, because towns are the ghair akil noun, and that is why we are using the singular feminine form. And this Tamabuta is telling us that it is the singular form. Hamza, Fa, and Kaf are the root letters here. Ittakhastum, here again, the Antum form. Ittakhaza, Yattakhizu, this is a quite unique word, and we are going to do this word in detail. And here, Hamza, Kha, and Zal are the root letters you took. Takhtasilu, here again dropping the extra letters. We know that Ikhtasala, Yaktasilu, Ikhtasala, Yaktasilu, Takhtasilu is from Fa'il Mudare Antum. You have taken, and as I always say that whenever I give you the example words, just try to do the Saf Sahih and Saf Kabir charts, so it will be easy for you to do the versions when we are doing the Saf Kabir, the Ikhtasala, Yaktasilu, Takhtasilu, Takhtasila, Takhtasilu. So here it will be easy. Takhtasilani, takhtasiluna. Here there must be something in the ayah, that is why it is made into the light version. Multahada, we know that the meme is telling us that it is the file or the mafool, and here multahidan can be say that it is ism file, and multahada, the fatha is telling us that it is ism mafool, and this is a place, and it is a place of refuge. Multahada ism mafool here, or the ism mafool here, a refuge. So here these are all the examples that we did for Ittaraba family. Like here, Ittaba'a, and here all these words are given for example. And inshallah, we are going to do this word in detail for Ittaraba family. Here are some examples from Quran, you can see. And here, the first example is from Surah Baqarah, Istabarra allazina tubi'u. Here, ittaba'a, yattabi'u. Here, we can see this is Dhamma. We can say that this is from the passive version. Ittaba'a, uttubi'a. Ittaba'a, uttubi'a. So here, uttubi'a, uttubi'a, uttubi'u. So here you can see, and they should consider them when those who have been followed. Have been followed here, this is the passive version. So here you can see the difference. Uttubi'u, uttaba'u. Here, min allazina ittaba'u. Ittaba'a, ittaba'a, ittaba'u, ittaba'u. Here, you can see themselves from those who followed. Those who followed on those who have been followed. Here, it is a very good example for the active and the passive version of ittaba'a. Ittaba'a, ittaba'a, ittaba'u, uttubi'a, uttubi'a, uttubi'u. Here you can see the active and the passive version both are given here. Those who have been followed and those who followed. The next example is from Surah Hujurat, when ta'ifatani minal mu'minina iqtatalu, iqtatala, yaqtatilu. So here iqtatala, iqtatala, iqtatalu. So here you can see this is, and if two factions among the believers should fight, then make settlement between the two. فَأَصْلِحُوا بَيْنَهُمَا. So here iqtatala is again from iqtaraba family. Iqtaraba yaktaribu. Iqtatala yaktatilu. So here these are the two beautiful examples from Quran, and you can find more examples for family 8, and inshallah we'll do when we will do these families in detail in advanced studies. Here, as I always give you words to practice for Sarf Saghir and Sarf Kabir chart. And as I mentioned that we are going to use the word ittakhaza for example because it has a quite unique rule, you can say. Here, as I mentioned that it has the root letters Hamza, Ha, and Zal. So here, ittakhaza, the Hamza gets merged with the letter Ta. Ittakhaza, because we know that here the two, because here, because of the Iktaraba family, we have the Hamza in the beginning and Hamza of the root letter both gets merged. So here, the Hamza gets merged with the Ta. That is why the Ta is having a Shadda here. Ittakhaza, because otherwise it will be ittakhaza. So here the Hamza is merged with Ta and it will become ittakhaza yattakhizu ittikhazan fahuwa muttakhizun. I hope you get the point that here, because of the two Hamzas, the one Hamza of the root letter will get merged with this ta of the family. اتخذ يتخذ اتخاذا فهو متخذ. اتخذ يتخذ اتخاذا فهو متخذ. الأمر منه اتخذ والنهي عنه لا تتخذ وظرف منه متخذ. So here there are some rules regarding family 8 and there are three important rules that we are going to do inshallah. See here, if the kalima is from harf itba, the swad, dot, ta and za, then the ta in the family changes to ta. The very good example is istabara, yastabiru. The example is here, istabir. Here the ta, because of this harf itba, it is changes to toin. Istabara, yastabiru, istabir. So here, because of this heavy letter, this ta is changing into ta here. Istabara, yastabiru, istabir. So here this heavy letter is changing this ta into heavy letter. The second rule is if the kalima is dal or za, then ta in the family changes to dal. Here, the very examples are here. You can find them. Iddakhala, yaddakhilu, iddakhil. Here, you know that if there was the dakhala was the root letters, the ta get merged with the da and dal, and it also changes into the dal as well. So the double dal are having the shada here and it is merged together. The ta was changed to dal, and because of the two dals, we are giving it a shada. Iddakhala, yaddakhilu, iddakhil. The last rule is if the fa kalima is zal, then the ta in the family changes to dal, and the zal also changes to dal. Here, see the good example here. The root letters are zakara. So here you can see the green letters are the root letters. Iktaraba family, we know that here the hamza and te are the root letters. So here, this is the original letter word, and here you can see first of all we will change the ta into the dal because of this rule. So it will become is the kara. Now again, follow the rule. The zal will also change into dal. Here now see, this is the breakdown of how we will get the iddakara word. So here is the kara will become iddakara. Then again, the joining of the two dals will get a shadda on the dal and the fatha. Is dakara, id dakara, id dakara is the final word. So these are some rules for Bab Iftial that you need to follow, and you see more examples. And I have mentioned the ayah number. You can go find these words and in these relating ayat, and you will see all these rules that how this fa kalima from these words is changing the original word into these final beautiful words. Alhamdulillah. So here the root letters and the family words. So how to differentiate between Inqaraba family and Iqtaraba family words when you have these similar words, and you can get confused with the noon if the word is starting with alif and noon. So here this is a differentiation. You know that in Faal family is we have the alif and noon in the beginning and the rest are the root letters. And here we have alif and ta and the rest are the root letters. So you can see here, if even if your word is starting with alif and noon, it is not from family 7 because the ta is giving away that it is the Iktaraba family. Here you can see there is no ta, and the rest are the green letters are the root letters, and alif and noon is giving us the bab in faal, in fial, or the in faala, yanfa'ilu family. So here by family 7, and these are the words from the family 8, and the star is telling us that these three words or these all words are not from bab in faal because this noon is not the family letter, but this is from the root letters nazama, nakama, nasara. Here, because this ta is telling us that it is Iktaraba family, and it is not from this noon is not from the family. This noon is from the root letters. While here, this is from the family in Kalaba because this noon is from the letter is from the family, and these the rest of the letters are, and you can also say there is no break in there is the break in the chain of the root letters, and there is no break in the chain. These all letters are together in family, uh, infaal, bab infaal. While here, this is breaking the chain. This ta is breaking the chain for bab iftial. Iktaraba, intazama, iktaraba, intaqama, iktaraba, intasara. So here this ta is for the family 8. So this is how you can differentiate between these two families, family 7 and family 8. Alhamdulillah. So please go back to these words and do the Sarf Sahir and Sarf Kabir charts in Tazama, in Takama, in Tasara. And like this, do all the Sarf Sahir and Sarf Kabir charts for the practice. And we have already done the practice, so you know how to make the Sarf Sahir and the Sarf Kabir charts. All right, so I'll see you in the next session, and we'll start with family 10, inshallah. Barakumullahu feekum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.